And it has been quite a year. 2014 is almost over, and this cold snap has us remembering what we went through earlier this year. So let's travel back through the last 11 months and recap the records and headlines of 2014. 2014 was in like a lion. This year we made it into the record books 11 times, but there are certain headlines that we remember the most. We had 2 major snowfalls within the first 5 days of the year, including up to a foot of snow in Mercer County. Along with the snow, we started a chapter called The Big Freeze. We dropped down to a record low of 10 below zero on January 6th and 13 below zero on the 28th of January. The term polar vortex was trending, and I personally was freezing everything I could. Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? Well, my wardrobe. It was a month later on February 20th that we had a high of 65 degrees and we paid for it. An EF0 tornado touched down in northern Montgomery County. Max winds estimated at 85 miles per hour.
It was about 10 more feet had been into the house.
Snowstorms went into mid-April, putting last winter as the 3rd snowiest winter of all time, and it piled up 53.6 inches. And surprisingly, this was only the 11th coolest winter of all time. One of the biggest headlines of 2014 was the Cedarville tornado back on May 14th. It was an EF3 twister with an estimated max wind speed of 145 miles per hour, and it traveled 9 miles.
It's gone. There's nothing that we can do.
It was only a week later that slow-moving thunderstorms wreaked havoc in the Miami Valley, bringing large hail and widespread flooding. This included record rainfall of up to 4 to 5 inches in Miami County, turning this apartment complex into a lake where boats were used to salvage items. Once we hit the summer, we claimed 3 small temperature records. This summer was overall below average across the board, only hitting 96 times. And to think we're not done yet, look out your window, because we still have a month left of 2014.
So many memories, some good, some bad, right?
Yeah, I know. It's amazing when we hit the summer that things started to die down, so at least we were enjoying it. It was actually relatively cooler, but hey, now we're back to square one.
Yeah, is this a record at all in terms of like early snowfall? Because this is early.
Not a record. Actually, the record is October 18th.
Oh, wow.
That's
okay.
the earliest that we've ever seen it. But for this time of year, well, we are not breaking a record today, but we broke a record last night. And so far, we've seen a decent amount of snowfall. So far, seeing a range of about 2 to 4 inches across the board. So it's already been an interesting start to the week.
Yeah, and that could be something that you even do again in a month. You know, in December, there's going to be new records probably. And
yeah, so we might have to re-air that story and add one because we're already up to 12 records so far in 2014.
Wow.
We'll see what the next 6-7 weeks hold of 2014.